Yo, what up guys, this is your boy Yuki here, and today people we're going to be doing, as you can see, the Yugi Muto GX deck profile. This is the deck that Yugi Muto had in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, obviously, which had some evolutions of some old cards and, you know, some couple new tricks that we'll get into for sure. But yeah, this deck is really fun and interesting. It's the deck that pretty much Dimitri stole and used against Judai. In case if you guys are wondering what episode it was from when he dueled Dimitri in Season 1. But yeah, anyway, so start the deck. Let's start off with the monsters. We got the replacement for the ritual version of Blackluster Soldier. Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. This is a very powerful card, very easy to summon, and he can attack twice, he can banish something, he's very aggressive. We got the effect of the upgraded version of Magician of Black Chaos, which is Dark Magician of Chaos, which is again very powerful, also banishes stuff and revives a spell card. He's very aggressive. Then we got the obvious Dark Magician Girl, and then for, unfortunately they didn't have a Gaia upgrade, but we have a Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight, and then also in the, I think it was in the Duelist Saga pack, I think in the Millennium pack, there was a new upgraded version of Curse of Dragon, which is Curse of Dragonfire, which is a really cool effect. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one field spell card on the field, destroy it. Once returned, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials, including this card. So this will summon the new upgraded version of Gaia the Dragon Champion, which we'll get into when we get to the extra deck. But yeah, so those are pretty much the upgrades here, the main two aces, and then Swift Gaia and Curse of Dragon. In the side deck is going to be Buster Blader, and I'll get into the reasons why it's not in the main deck right now, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So yeah, continuing on with the monsters, we got Big Shield Gardna, Electromagnetic Turtle, Breaker the Magical Warrior, Mystical Elf, two skilled Dark Magicians, 2 Magicians Valkyria, Magician of Faith, Witch of the Black Forest, Sangan, Watapon, Marshmelon, and Carnival. So these are all the monsters that I added into the deck. The main structure of this is just cards that special summon Dark Magician or its other forms and search them out and stuff like that, and you know, some stalling cards like these two, Electromagnetic Turtle, Big Shield Gardna, Carnival. You already know the gist. But yeah, so that's pretty much the deck, the monsters for you guys. Alright, spell cards, we got Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Card of Sanctity, Swords of Revealing Lights, Monster Reborn, Premature Burial, Dedication through Light and Darkness. This is how one way of summoning Dark Magician of Chaos. You can also tribute summon for him or just special summon him in any other way. We got the anime card Bond Between Teacher and Student. If you control Dark Magician, special summon Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard in face of defense. So this is good, you know, to get both of them out on the field, which, you know, we'll get into a little bit more later. Then we got Black Twin Burst, another anime card. Target one Dark Magician and one Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician gains the attack of Dark Magician Girl, so he'll be at 4,500. This is a great way to get over really powerful beat sticks, because Yugi has trouble sometimes getting over some beat sticks. So that's really handy. We also have Spiral Spear Strike, which is a combination with the Curse of Dragonfire and the fusion. In case if you guys don't know what this card does, when Gaia the Fierce Knight, Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight, or Gaia the Dragon Champion on your side of the field attacks a defenseless monster, it inflicts piercing damage, and then if a Gaia monster inflicts battle damage with this effect, you can draw 2 cards and discard 1. So more draw support, and it makes your Gaia's pierce, pretty much. We got Magical Hats, the anime effect. We got Magical Dimension, Gold Sarcophagus, Polymerization. And yeah, that's pretty much the spell lineup right there. Next for the traps, we got Dark Renewal, Magic Cylinder, Mirror Force, Magician Circle, Magician Selection, and Spell Binding Circle. So yeah, those are the traps, just very generic, plain simple traps. Oh, Magician Selection is an anime card. You guys have probably already seen it on the channel, but just in case, activate only when a face-up spellcaster type monster you control is selected as an attack target, negate that attack, and destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls with the lowest attack. Tied. If it's tied, you choose. So yeah, that is the main deck, and for the extra deck, it's going to be Sky, Galloping Gaia the Dragon Champion, Basically, this is a new card. This is a real card too. It's really cool. I actually really like it. Basically, you fuse one Gaia, the Fierce Knight monster, so that also includes Swift Gaia, which is why that's in there. And then one Dragon type monster, which would be Curse of Dragonfire. This card's name becomes Gaia, the Dragon Champion, while it's face up on the field, which is great because that'll work in combination with Spiral Spear Strike. This card is special summon. You can add one Spiral Spear Strike from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So that's really good too, because if you have the Spiral Spear Strike in your hand, don't be afraid to send it to the graveyard. Send it to the graveyard, because when you summon this, you could just add it back to your hand from the graveyard. So you don't have to worry about it clogging your hand or anything. You could discard it with Graceful Charity or whatever else. You don't have to worry about having it in your hand, because you could just add it back. And then if this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you could change the battle position of that opponent's monster. So yeah, really cool. So if you're attacking in defense, you can switch it to attack and vice versa. Next, we're going to get into the side deck. So as you guys saw, there was no Dark Paladin in there, but we're going to get into that right now. In the side deck, we got Dark Paladin. The reason why he's in the side deck is because Buster Blader's not in the main deck. The reason why Buster Blader is not in the main deck, which he's right here, is because there's already a lot of high-leveled monsters in this deck, as you guys can see right here. We have 6 high-leveled monsters. Blackluster Soldier summoned itself, but you know, you still have to control a light and a dark in the graveyard, so that might be a little bit difficult to pull off right away. So he's not something you could just summon right away. You still have to have a little bit of setup, not a lot, but a little bit of setup. Obviously, these are tribute monsters. Dark Magician of Chaos, also another tribute monster. Curse of Dragonfire. So it's just too many. So I felt like, all right, you can't really add Gaia the Fierce Knight. Buster Blader into the main deck, because then that would be too many, in my personal opinion. The max is 6. I only like 5, but the max is 6. So right now there's already 6. So if you guys want to use Buster Blader and Dark Paladin, all you have to do is very simple. Just take out Curse of Dragonfire and replace it for Buster Blader, and take out this fusion for Dark Paladin, and that's it. And then you can replace Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight with another monster from your side deck that you feel would be better, like Sorcerer of Dark Magic, or you could add Gandora and whatnot. So yeah, I'll finish with the side deck, and then you guys can kind of see what you want to do with that. And then you could replace Spiral Spear Strike for something else in your side deck, and that's pretty much it. It's a very easy swap. If you want to try to find a way to run both, you know, figure it out. It's gonna be kind of hard because, like I said, too many high-level monsters. Anyway, so yeah, as you guys can see right there, Buster Blader, Sorcerer of Dark Magic, Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction, King's Knight, Queen's Knight, and Jack's Knight. These are all in the side deck, and then Skilled White Magician. Actually, you could replace Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight with this card, because this is basically the version that summons out Buster Blader, just like Skilled Dark Magician. So this will help you summon that out, and then you can go for your fusion summon. Anyway, we got Shift, Mystical Ref Panel, Anime Card Ambush Shield, tribute one monster, target one monster, it gains attack equal to the defense of the tributed monster until the end phase. We got Nutrient Z, we got Spell Textbook, discard all cards in your hand, if any, draw one card, reveal it with the spell card, activate it immediately. A very risky card, very chancy, so just be wary with that. We got Sage of Stone, we got Dark Magical Curtain, we got Magical Pigeon, which is a Dark Magician Girl support card. Reveal one Dark Magician Girl you control to your hand, special summon 2 Pigeon tokens. In defense position, during the end phase, destroy all Pigeon tokens you control, special summon one Dark Magician Girl from your hand. So it's kind of like a magic trick, like, oh, you're going to attack her, oh, she hides in these pigeons, and then she comes back out. It's a pretty cool trick. Next we have Chaos Scepter Blast, which came out in the in one of the packs. I forgot which one it was.
Pharaoh.
Oh,
OCG.
Oh yeah, in the OCG it came out in the Memories of the Pharaoh set. Rivals of the Pharaoh. Well, that's not the name of the OCG set.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it's Memories of the Pharaoh. But yeah, it's a quick play spell card. Chaos Scepter Blast. If you control level 8 or higher spellcaster type monster, banish one card on the field face down. If this card in its owner's spell and trap card zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, special summon one Magician of Black Chaos, the Ritual, or Dark Magician of Chaos from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that's good. So if it's set, you know, your opponent MSTs it, you know, just summon your Dark Magician of Chaos or Magician of Black Chaos straight from the deck, and that's it. You have a 28 beater just because it was popped. And, you know, once again, he banishes, so it's really cool. Then we have Dark Burning Magic. This is for Dark Magician Girl, her signature move card. If you control Dark Magician Girl, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Really good. And we got Dark Burning Magic, really broken card by the way. Quick play spell card. If you control monsters on the field whose original name are Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, destroy all cards your opponent controls. So if you control just these two monsters, the Ace and Dark Magician Girl, just those two, you get to destroy everything. And it's a quick play. So stupid. For competitive play, not strong enough. But for a character duel, that is extremely busted. Arguably way too strong. Next, we got Symbol of Friendship, which also came out in the same set as Curse of Dragonfire and Sky Galloping Gaia. To activate this card, you must draw it for your normal draw phase, while your opponent controls 3 or more monsters and you control no monsters. So it's a last resort card. You top deck it, and while you control no monsters, and then reveal it. And then during your main phase 1, you can activate it, and basically it just allows you to add any card from your deck to your hand, any card. So yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Symbol of Friendship is like him and his friends, you know how it is. And then Monster Reincarnation, an Emblem of Dragon Destroyer. Actually, you could replace Sky Galloping Gaia for Emblem of Dragon Destroyer, so that way you could search out Buster Blader faster. So that's what I would probably recommend you take out. Spiral Spear Strike, yeah. So you take that out for this. Anyway, but yeah, that's the side deck. Pretty cool, pretty simple, straightforward. But yeah, so real quick, let's just talk about the strengths and weaknesses of this deck. I mean, it's just, for the most part, it's a very generic Yugi deck. Very generic. Obviously, it has the upgrades, these two right here, along with Curse of Dragonfire. So that gives the deck a bit of a new life. Very aggressive. Obviously, these cards are very good. So it makes his deck a lot better. A whole lot better. And this deck is just, like I said, mainly just a basic Yugi deck. The way I decided to build this deck was kind of like a bit of a mix of Yugi and Attempts deck. So you have, the typical Dark Magician Girl combos and stuff like that. And then on top of that, you have some Yugi cards like Marshmelon, Watapon, and Witch of the Black Forest, stuff like that. And it's still more or less focused on just summoning Dark Magician and stuff like that. But it's very aggressive, very, very powerful. Its weaknesses, I don't really know what weaknesses it has. Do you know?
It's Yugi, man.
Yeah, it's Yugi's deck. I mean,
Bastion could have figured
honestly,
out
this deck is really good. Honestly, the way it's built, it has a lot of defense: Spellbinding Circle, Magician Selection, Mirror Force, Magic Cylinder. You got Dark Veneal to bring back your monsters. Magician Circle brings out Dark Magician Girl and any other low attack point spellcaster. There's a lot of really powerful combos. Honestly, this deck is very powerful. There's not that many weaknesses. It has a lot of draw power too. It has a lot of ways to bring cards back from the graveyard also.
I would say though, if you can deal with its like really strong effects, that would be a very weakness to it, because like for example, Envoy has a really big effect. Dark Magician of Chaos, anything it kills, it banishes it. So like if you could deal with those effects, then yeah. If
you can find a way like to avoid those effects or completely negate them. I mean, I guess that could go for any deck. If you negate any monster's effects, then that's it. You're pretty much more or less done.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have any burn counters, so
yeah. So the best way to like defeat this deck, if you can't get over his monsters or whatever, just burn him out. If you have burn cards, he doesn't have cards to prevent burning. He only has one trap card that does that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this deck is very powerful. There's not really that much weaknesses to it. It's just very aggressive. I guess the one weakness, like any other weakness, is the high-leveled monsters things. You could brick if you draw all the high-leveled monsters and don't have the right cards set up to summon those out. But that's like generic for any Yugi, Kaiba, or whatever deck. It's just the high-level monsters can become a problem if you draw them all and you don't have the right cards to set up.
I think burn and deck out, that's really it. Yeah.
But other than that, honestly, a very powerful deck, very aggressive. The upgrades really made a huge difference in this deck, and just took it from already a high level to an even higher level, which is good. But yeah, so that's the deck profile for you guys. That's the GX deck for Yugi Muto. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Next up, we'll be doing the Seto Kaiba Blue Eyes Turbo deck profile.
Riding Duel, acceleration!
Gotcha!